guys, it's Christina, and today I'm going to be coming at you with a bookish video again, because that's all we're doing now. But it is the books that I've been really anticipating on reading, but I just haven't gotten, the time for it. So let's jump into it. I have a huge pile of books. Yeah. So the first book that I'm going to talk about is The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell. I heard so many things about this book, that it takes place in New York, magicians, yes. I think that, I forget who it was, a Clockwork reader, Hannah, she was the one who recently has been raving about this book, and I've had this book for the longest of time, and I think it's just time to maybe jump into it. I have the audiobook for it on my app Scribd, so there's really no excuses at this point. I gotta read this one. I'm really excited because it has gotten so many good reviews. Yeah. The next one I was actually gifted, and honestly when I got it, this book reminds me so much of The Golden Compass, just the cover in general, but it is East by Edith Patua, I think it is how you say it. This reminds me of The Golden Compass. I don't know why, it just gives me those vibes. The main character's name is Rose. Yeah, I think I remember what this one is about is that a girl meets this polar bear that talks to her, and you know what, that just sounds really cool. And it's fantasy based. If I'm wrong, come at me. The next one, I have heard, again, so many good things. I feel like the only books that I tend to pick up is if I've only heard really good reviews on them. If I haven't heard good things, I'll probably stay away from that book. But this one is The Crown's Game by Evelyn Skye. I know she released a recent book, but I haven't read this, or the one that's behind me, which is The Crown's Fate. So I should really get on it. Again, I have the audiobook for this one, so I just have to, some of these books I have the audiobooks, and I should just really get to them because why not? They really spike my interest, so I just gotta do it. The next one, I have seen so much hype for this book, and actually I've recently seen so much hype for it. I feel like so many people have started reading it now or started rereading it now because I think another book is coming out in this series, and that is Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. I know Jay Kristoff wrote Illuminae. I love that book, so why haven't I given this a shot? I don't know.
I'm fake.
But this follows an assassin, another thing that's right up my alley, and that she's a strong female character. Why haven't I read it? I don't know. Amanda, why?
I don't know. That sounds good.
Right? The next book that I have, I actually heard from Brittany's channel. I think it's Brittany Bibliophile, I think. But it is The Demon King, and it is by Cinda Williams Chima. Sorry if I mispronounced that. There's 4 books in this series. It follows 2 characters. I think it's a princess. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's 2 characters. I really like books that have, I think, multiple points of view, and I think that's what this follows. We're gonna find out in about 2 seconds. I'm wrong. Anyways, I remember when I first picked up this book, I was just super intrigued because of what I've heard about it, especially from her channel. The next one on this list, I actually got because obviously you guys know my love for Three Dark Crowns and for Katarine. And this is called An Affair of Poisons by Audrey Thornley. And it follows a poisoner. Yeah. It, I think, follows 2 characters, one named Maribel and the other one is Jose, I think. And one is a kitchen boy and the other one is a poisoner, and they just team up and do things. I got this book because I wanted more Three Dark Crown vibes in my life, and this girl's a poisoner. She seems like she's gonna be a very fierce female character. So yeah, that's essentially why I picked this up, and also the story just sounds really cool, and I think it takes place in France. Am I correct? I don't know. Paris! Yeah! Exciting! But yeah, also this cover is so beautiful. Let's just I love this. The next book I actually got because a lot of people were raving about it. There's 2 books on this list that are by the same author, and I love Achilles. So the next one is The Song of Achilles. I love the story of Achilles. It's just so interesting. And when I heard this book was getting like phenomenal reviews, I just had to pick it up. I am so excited to read this book, and I am excited to see where the story goes and how the characters are, because definitely one of my favorite stories. The next one on the list is also by the same author, as I said, and it is Cersei by Madeline Miller. I don't think I said her name in the other book. This essentially follows Cersei. I remember immediately when everybody was raving about this book, I immediately thought of Cersei from Game of Thrones. I don't know, it just popped into my head, but it's not about that. Yeah. Essentially, I feel like when I read the synopsis for this, it follows the story of Cersei, and I'm just really interested to see how that goes. I don't really have that much background knowledge of her, and I think that just reading this is gonna give me some of that. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Yeah, also this cover is as well very beautiful. And I've heard nothing but good things, so if I should read it, tell me in the comments. Just scream at me and tell me to read it. So the last book on this list is actually one that I feel like a lot of people have read, and it's a classic. So it is the Baron the Nightingale. I need to read this. A lot of people love this book. I essentially don't even know what it's about. I thrifted this book, and I feel like I would just really like it. When I read the synopsis when I thrifted it, I felt like I'd love it. It's not coming to mind what it's about. I think the character's name is Vasilisa, which, Vampire Academy, but that has nothing to do with it. And I think it has to do with witches. I'm not sure. I really don't. But I have really been anticipating this one, and also I have the audiobook for it. I feel like I have the audiobook for many of these books, and I'm just gonna get to them hopefully soon, because I can't really physically read anything because of school, so usually on my commute to school and back I listen to my audiobooks, so this is gonna be one of them. And I'm excited because a lot of people love this book, and I feel like I've said that about all of those, but that's essentially why I'm anticipating them, because so many people have raved about them, and I just need to get on the hype bus and go. I just got to. So that is essentially the end of the video. I really hope you guys liked it. If you guys have read these books, please let me know if they're really good and I should just jump in and read them. I'm really bad at describing books. I will get better. I'm sorry. But yeah, if you guys really think I should read a certain book, please let me know in the comments, because I will jump on that. I will put that audiobook on download and I will listen to it on my way to school, or when I'm cleaning, or you know, whatever. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, as I said, and give me suggestions of what you'd like to see. Yeah, and have a great day, guys. Bye.